everyone, welcome to my live stream. I've got another unboxing today. The December ArtSnacks from last year. So this is the third to last box I have to get through. So let's just open it up, see what's inside. It's so nice to be getting through these boxes at last instead of having a big huge pile of them in my closet. Here's the menu, list of all the stuff that's in there. Wow, this is hefty. This is big today. Today, as if I get one every day this time. Here's the actual snack. Oh yeah, we always get a peppermint stick for December. I can't wait to eat this. Okay, set that off to the side. So this ArtSnacks. Everybody knows what I'm doing. So let's look what's inside the packet. Oh, you're hearing a kitty. That's Kiki. Kiki! She's been wanting attention for a while. Today, when I'm done with this stream, I'll go play with her with a wand toy. Wow, holy crap, there's a lot of stuff in here today. First, let's pull out the... Oh, what a fun design. I like this design. The sticker. It's so detailed. I'm looking at all the little... Camera, will you focus on this? Camera, will you focus on this? No? What if I press the focus button? Focus? It sort of did it. Whatever. There's that. Man, it looks like a lot of markers. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, these two are the same type of thing. There's like fuzzy stuff in here. It's kind of weird. There's this marker is different. These two markers are the same, and this marker is different. Okay. So, Graphi'it B? Or is this that thing that's a double S in German? I don't know how to pronounce it when it's by itself. Twin tip, oh, azalea, I guess that's the color. Twin tip alcohol-based marker. That's a nice pink looking color based on the caps. Ooh. Ah, I see. Brush tip. So this must be like a nib. Like a liner. That's cool. I've never seen like a Fineliner type tip on one of these markers. That's different. And there's a couple of these. There's this weird fuzzy stuff on them. Is this spider web or what? There was no dead spider in there, so probably not, but okay, put it in the trash. What's this? Ecoline. Oh, I think I've gotten these before. I feel like I have a green one. Talen's Ecoline. Brilliant colors. Concentrated formula. I've got 578 and 728. They both say brush pen. So I guess it's like a light gray. Oh yeah, here's the colors. Warm gray light and sky blue cyan. Ooh. So I've got 3 brush markers, and then this one also has a fineliner on it. What's this? Dervent Paint Pen. Got 2 of them. They're both 0.5 millimeters, I assume. This one's mid green, and this one's lemon yellow. Permanent, highly light, fast, opaque paint pens. Shake well. Depress what? The tip, maybe? Depress for 10 seconds and wait. Replace cap. Store horizontally. Let's open them. Oh good, the plastic came off relatively easy. I hate it when they come with these plastic wraps and it's like a pain to get them off. Oh, this one's a little more tough. Ugh. Yep. Okay, one of them came off easy. One of them is the kind I don't like. Yeah. How to get this off? Okay, I need my scissors. There. Got it off of there. So this is similar to this, actually. It's a bit bigger. Tiny bit bigger. Guess I'll have to wait to prime it until I've got my paper. They got the little shaky balls in there. Okay, and then the last one. Put this out of the way. The last one is, oh, my favorite, Kuretake Zig Clean Color F. Pretty sure I have some of these. Water-based dye ink. This one's a 0.5 millimeter bullet tip. Oh, they're both bullet tips. Looks like. And this one's 1.2 millimeters. So just one small, one big. Violet for the color. That's pretty much all it says. Water-based dye ink. Interesting. Okay, where? Oh wait, let's read about them first, and then I'll get my sketchbook. There's my sketchbook. Okay. First, the joke. Why did Roy Lichtenstein like balloons or love balloons? Because they pop. Oh, because he was a pop artist. I'm close. I was close. He was a pop artist, so he's an artist at popping balloons. That's silly. Okay, let's see. The first thing, oh, I grabbed the first thing when I was just looking through it. First thing on the menu is the Graphi'it alcohol-based twin tip marker, brush, and fineliner. $5.29 retail. Designed specifically for illustrators, the Graphi'it. I wanted to say graphic, but it's Graphi'it. Okay, Graphi'it alcohol-based twin tip marker features a long, responsive brush nib and an extra fine calibrated 0.5 millimeter nib. The bright ink can be refilled and comes in 96 different colors. Which one did you get? Okay, so these are definitely, everybody got a different color. Because why would it ask that? Well, I got azalea. Next is this one. Kuretake Zig Clean Color F Double-Ended Marker. $2.30 retail. Experience vibrant, pristine color with the Kuretake Zig Clean Color F Double-Ended Marker. Perfect for quick sketches and illustrations, this marker features two different nibs, a fine 0.5 millimeter tip and larger 1.2 millimeter tip. The water-based dye ink can even be fanned out with a wet brush. I might try that, I might not. It depends how I feel. What I want to draw with my my ArtSnacks for the ArtSnacks challenge. Okay, y'all, stay here. Okay, next on the list, Dervent Paint Pen. Boop. Minasan, yokoso! Art snacky time. Yes, it's time to snack on the ArtSnacks. So we're on Dervent Paint Pens. It's $3.48 retail each. So a total of like a little less than $8, I guess. $7.50-ish. Anyway, it says staff favorite. Color us impressed with Dervent Paint Pens. Water soluble when wet, but permanent once dry. You can create a variety of unique effects with these pens. The opaque pigment ink flows from a fine 0.5 millimeter tip and offers immense depth of color even on dark paper. Ooh, I'll have to get a sheet of dark paper to just test it out on. You'll find 2 colors in your box this month, so try out some blending and layering techniques. Okay, I will. These will probably blend pretty well. I don't know about layering. They'll probably be too close to each other for that, but we'll see. I'll try it. And then finally, no! Stop falling. Okay. Royal Talen's Ecoline brush pens. $3.29 retail each. Meet one of the most impressive brush pens ever. The Royal Talen's, I don't know if it's Talens or Talen's, but anyway, Talen's Ecoline brush pen. Full of liquid watercolor. Oh, cool. Liquid watercolor. I'm going to have to try water. Okay. Get distracted. These pens deliver brilliant, transparent color that will liven up your artwork. Easily make precise lines or energetic strokes with the flexible yet sturdy nib. And then this is the mix community thing. This is the ArtSnacks challenge. So that's it for the menu. Let's see. So I need a dark paper. Oh my gosh, I suddenly had to stretch. Oh, okay. I need dark paper, my sketchbook, and like a water brush pen I think I'll just use instead of getting a bowl of water. There's my sketchbook. I'm walking around the back. Hopefully the microphone still catches me alright. Dark paper. Dark paper. I had so many scraps of dark paper from printmaking last summer, but they're probably all gone. Wow, I think it's thundering outside. It was raining earlier. The weather was like 1% chance of rain, but when I was walking my dog, I was like, it smells like rain right now. And then what do you know, it started raining like an hour later. Okay, got a dark paper. I got my sketchbook. Oh yeah, water brush pen. Oh, right. I think they're all over on this desk. My studio is still like a total mess. I really need to clean it. Okay. This is a... Okay, I'll use these two. They're full and they have two different brush tips. Yay. Ooh, this will be an interesting session. I hope so. It's always fun to try stuff on dark paper. I just heard the thunder. I'm glad that you can hear. I mean, I don't know if you like storms, but I love storms. I love inclement weather. Well, I guess I may as well try everything on the dark paper and just see. Oh, yeah. This does... Well, we'll see when it dries. It looks like it's gonna be hardly visible at all once it dries. Yeah, it's basic. Almost completely disappeared. I do love me a good storm. Good. Good. I like having storm love in common with people. So many people hate rain and stuff. I'm like, no, I love rain. Shoko Sensei always thinks I'm weird. She's like, oh, right. You like rain. Well, this one does show up on the paper, on the dark paper better. I mean, this shows up a little bit, but this one's more worth using on the dark paper. These kind of pens are always really fun just because of the, you know, you gotta shake them or whatever. It's so fun. Get them prepped and ready. Okay, this is the lemon yellow one. So it said what, like hold it down for 10 seconds? Shake well, depress for 10 seconds. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do you know? Look, there's a little dot. Ah! I can understand why some don't like it, but it's nice and relaxing, right? It's so, rain is so relaxing. Oh yeah, these show up pretty good. Oh, they absorb into the paper though. That's weird. Probably because it's... Didn't it say it was water or something? Let's see, paint pen. Just as permanent, highly light fast. Like, what kind of paint is it? It does not say. But it absorbs right into the paper. It's really weird. It goes on vibrant and then disappears. Well, let's see what the green one. This one's called Mid Green. Perfect weather to stay indoors, drink tea, and do all the rainy day activities. Ah, oh, so romantic. So romantic. Yes. It's not, it kind of breaks the what is it? The mood a little bit when it's super hot. Like, it's already getting warmer. But still. Plus, I have air conditioning, so. There's this dark part right here, and I don't know if I need to, like, shake better or if that's just how it is. Not really disappearing, so I guess it's fine. It did disappear. Yep. I mean, this is a cool effect on its own, too. As long as you know what it's gonna do, you can use anything. Like if you wanted to make some cool background effects that don't overtake whatever your main subject is. I don't know if this has been 10 seconds yet. Boop. Well, left a mark. So let's try this one. Mid green. Oh, it didn't come out. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Wow. I like the color, but it absorbs into the paper. So it's not that great on... I mean, this one does seem like it's not absorbing quite as much. What did it say about it? Immense depth of color even on dark paper. Well, not the yellow. The yellow is kind of... Do a little shake dance. You gotta hold one in each hand. Okay, let's see. These are those supposedly watercolor ones. I have a feeling this is not going to show up very much, but I could be surprised. This is the warm gray light. Oh yeah. It's going to be gone by the time it's dry. Let's see, maybe the blue, sky blue cyan. Sarah, welcome! Yay! I have 2 buddies today, keeping me company. I'm so happy. Yeah, well, we'll see how it looks when it dries, but it seems like this will show up on dark paper better than this, at least. But not this one. It's almost completely invisible, this first one. I guess it's expected that you use a light color on dark paper and it disappears. Watercolor, I mean. Stop falling! Stay up! It's the only thing I don't like about this drafting table that I got. Stuff likes to go... And it's like this ledge thing installed at the bottom, but it doesn't go all the way across, so it's not helpful to me. Aw, I'm doing something not fun, so hopefully hearing you talk can ease some anxiety. I hope everything's alright. I'll try to be all genki and cheerful. I don't know, maybe that would be annoying. Well, I'll just be myself. I hope it's something that will pass quickly for you, though. Not fun stuff sucks. Actually, I couldn't fall asleep last night because I was thinking about some adult responsibilities that I've been putting off recently, so I understand. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but aw, it's not all right, but now is not the time for me to unload on you. Well, you know where I live. You can send me a big old letter, and I will read it right away. Let's see, I'm done with this paper. And this blue did end up showing up better than this pink. So that's good to know, but still, this one had the most potential to show up on dark paper, apparently. Well, I guess this one's not bad, but none of them are good enough that I want to use them all on dark paper, so I'm just going to set this aside. Let's put it over here or something. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. So now, let's see, how many pages are left? I already used that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 for testing, 1 for creating stuff. 5 pages left. Wow, I've had this for so long. Let's see, the first thing I ever did, 2015. Wow, I've had this sketchbook forever. Okay. Alright, started with this one first. Ah! Don't whack the pens. Stop falling. Stop falling down. Okay. Let's see what this looks like on white paper. Oh, it's so pretty! You couldn't even tell. Couldn't even tell it was this beautiful, like, it says azalea, but to me this is like cotton candy pink. Interesting. Look. Too bad. It's got a yucky alcohol marker smell. That's too bad. I don't like that. I don't like yucky alcohol marker smells. But the color is beautiful, and I love this brush tip. It's so fun. A true snack of a color. Yes! Bubblegum or cotton candy. What food will this one be? These colors look really good together, this purple and this pink. Boom. Well, there's that. Not much to say about it. It performs as expected of a good quality thing. Well, I want to do them in the same order I did before. Yellow. Let's try the yellow. Ugh, I'm worried it won't show up that well, actually. Yeah, that's weird. It's such a light yellow that it barely shows up on... Like, it absorbed into this paper. But on here it's so light that you can't tell the difference very well. Interesting. I guess I could... Okay, I'm going to try something. Not this one. Let's try it with this. I'm going to make a block of purple. Let it dry and then see if the yellow shows up pretty good on there. In the meanwhile, I'll try the green because I want that to dry. A shame they didn't scent the markers, but also probably for the best they didn't. Yeah, I'd be sniffing the marker all day. Cotton candy. Wow, this one shows up great on the white paper. Wow, it looks like a totally different color though. That's crazy. It looks so dark. Well, it doesn't really show up on the camera very well, but it looks like a completely different color even though it's the same color. That's really interesting. Let's see, is this dry now? Seems like it. Yeah, maybe this yellow one just isn't that good. Because it just absorbs right into... Use it on a light colored thing and it's barely visible. You use it on a dark colored thing and it seems to disappear. Well, let's try this one. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to try the watercolor aspect too. Wow, this is a cool effect, how it's like dark, but on the way back it's light, and then it's dark, and on the way back it's light. That's a really cool effect. Yeah, of course, works way better on light color paper. Yeah, maybe that's where the layering comes into play with the yellow. I bet that's it. Oh, this blue is so beautiful, and blue is my least favorite color, but I love this kind of blue. Cyan. Sky blue. That is a beautiful blue. Okay, which one said they worked with water? So not this one. This one's alcohol based, so that won't do anything. Oh, this one. And these ones are water soluble when wet, but permanent once dry. And then these, of course, are actual watercolor pens. So I'm gonna make some new lines to try out wet techniques on. Oh, you love the blue too. Isn't it lovely? I'm so happy I got a really nice color. Because I could have gotten one of those, I don't know, I think like royal blue or navy blue is like my least favorite. Boring. But this one is, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if you've ever been to Bear Lake here in Idaho. Yeah, the beautiful clear blue water. That's what that reminds me of. Well, that's interesting. A little bit of green came out. Maybe it's coming off of my brush. Wow. There was still purple on. Whoops. Well, whatever. It looks cool. Wow, these just totally go bloop. This one I'm not as big a fan of, but these ones being actual watercolor pens work perfect. Ooh, let me smooth them together because this is looking really cool. How they're going feathering into each other. I need a paper towel because my brush pen, my water brush is obviously still dirty from last time I used it. The lakes here in Idaho could be so beautiful. Haven't been to Bear Lake, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I haven't been in a long time. I've been thinking that I wanted to go back there this summer, maybe. It's kind of a drive, so I'm also feeling lazy, so I might not go this year. But it is so nice. If you ever get the chance, I recommend it. Water is just so clear. Okay. Yeah, that looks way better. Let me do my other one too, because let's see. I don't know if I left this one dirty too. Ah, it seems alright. Okay. I'll put that with that. Keep that together. So what am I gonna do here? So I've got pink that doesn't blend with water. Oh, look at these cool effects as it dries. It's so cool. Man, I want to try something. Okay. This is still drying though. It's still drying. Oops. Okay. But if I do this, it'll probably be okay. Yeah, and I'll just let it dry like that instead of smooshing it. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Camping trip, Bear Lake camping trip. I've only been there for a day trip, but there's gotta be camping or something nearby. Okay, I want to see what it's like if I put the alcohol marker in the middle and then put the watercolor markers on either side. Man, if I didn't already have a bunch of watercolor markers of a different brand, I would buy this brand because it's working really well. How far out is it anyways? I don't know, let me do it. Let me reach my phone. It's way over here. Let me do a quick look. Because I was just looking at it a few months ago. Let's see. Bear Lake. Bear Lake. Zoom out, make sure it's, I'm sure there's tons of Bear Lakes all over the world. Oh yeah, Malad. Okay, so, oh, it's past Lava Hot Springs. Oh, it's, gosh, past Pocatello where I used to live. It's right in the bottom corner of Idaho, like the bottom right corner. So that's it's southeast. It's like in the southeast corner. So it's quite a ways. It says it's a 5-hour, 19-minute drive from where I am now. So yeah, making it a camping trip is probably the best idea. If you're gonna go out that far, you won't be able to enjoy it. Well, I mean, I guess you could start at like 3 in the morning. I think it'd be better to do camping trip. I think that's a good idea. I love these colors together. Ah, it's so lucky. It's so lucky when you get the nice color options. And I love how even when you're using the marker dry, it feathers into its own, because on the way back it's always less pigment for some reason. And it feathers in. It looks so cool. Okay. Now I'm going to put a bunch of water all over it and see what happens with like the pink in the middle and how it combines and stuff. Oh, pink gets really dark, although it can lighten up because watercolor always dries lighter. So we'll have to wait until it's completely dry to really tell. The gray gets pretty much lost though. So that's something to keep in mind. Mixing the gray with the blue, the gray. You need to have a lot more gray and a tiny bit of blue, otherwise it just kind of disappears. I don't know if the internet here or you, but the stream keeps buffering. Lena, is the stream buffering for you too? I can try to tweak my settings if you're both having issues. Although I don't know how much I can do if the internet's just overloaded there, you know. Ah, might not be over there because it's not buffering for me at least. Okay, I'll leave it for now. But, Lena, if you have any problems too, let me know. And I'll try to work on it. But it could just be, I don't know, the time of day. I don't have very many viewers, so I never know if it's it's having problems or not. Like, there's no one around to tell me. So, if I use this pink with the blue and then wash the blue on top, the pink stays right where it is as expected of an alcohol marker, but it gets really dark. So that's something to keep in mind. I love these feathering effects, like right here and right here. It's so beautiful. I love watercolor. And then this like hard edge right here and here. It's beautiful. Adding the water makes it look like cotton candy. So we've got both colors of cotton candy in this box. Maybe I'll try writing on top of this. Is it dry now? It's still a little wet. Maybe. Try this one. Let's see. That looks good. What about these paint pen? Come on, yellow. do something that's successful. It's so hard to see on the light. I guess it's a little better on the blue. I've always wanted to get a watercolor tattoo, but can't decide on what. Yeah, you gotta pick something that you really want. But can't decide means you've been thinking of some ideas, right? So what ideas do you have? Just out of curiosity. It's so crazy how this green looks totally different on different colors. It looks like an olive green on these, like on this. But over here it looks more like, not necessarily neon green, but like a bright green. Bright light green. That's pretty cool. It looks like a weird colorful croissant or something. Yeah, I guess this yellow's just got to be for some sort of subtle effect because it doesn't really show up very well. I guess it might be better if it had a bigger nib, maybe, so that it could cover more area, but it really absorbs into the paper. It's strange. I don't feel like I'm getting that absorption effect from the green. It's probably whatever the pigment is making the difference. Man, I'm really lucky. I got some great color combos in this box. It's probably all randomly selected. So it's really good. I love it when I get nice colors. These look good even without water too. And even though this is a cool effect, I do prefer this like cotton candy looking pink. So let's see. What should I make? I'm really thinking something water. Like ocean or lake or something. Pink. Pink flower. Maybe water lily. Let me look up water lilies. I think that would be a good idea. Water lily. I'm in between ideas of animal, tiger, panda, dragon, or anime that would go well with watercolor, like Studio Ghibli. Man, any of those would be good, or at least for me, because I like that kind of stuff. So, those all sound good to me. Panda would be such a cute tattoo. I guess it depends on the overall look too, because like dragon is kind of badass, you know, tiger is also badass. Tiger could be cute. I mean, I guess they could all be cute, or panda though, really hard to make badass. Though, if you've watched Polar Bear Cafe, you could get the dream panda. It's still not very badass, but it's funny. Dream panda body. I don't know if you've seen that. If not, I recommend it. It's really funny. Let's see. This, like, alright, because it's alcohol, they've got these, there's these cool pink water lilies. Yeah, and there's some that just, oh, I'm yawning. Oh, goodness. Okay. So a lot of them are like by a bunch of lily pads, but that green is not enough to draw like a whole lily pad. so good. You love Polar Bear Cafe Yokata. It's one of like the best shows ever. I love that show so much. I'm so happy when people know about it. Where did that picture go? Well, whatever. I'll just use this one. Just an example of what the water lily itself looks like. Oh, and I had a great idea. Use the purple to make lines on it and stuff. That's awesome. And it's helpful. The little boop 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 in the middle. What do we call that? Pistil? Stamen? I can't remember the parts of a flower, but I can use yellow because they're yellow. Okay. This one's laying all the way down here. Just using a reference image from Google. Yep. Boop. And they're going right next to it. Boop, 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 boop. And there's this one. Trying to leave space on purpose since the marker doesn't have any, like, you know, it's just all the same color when you put it down. So I want to remember what I'm drawing, what each petal is. Is that a petal? I think it is. Do I need to include it though? I think it's balanced without it. There's like a big petal at the bottom back, like right here. But considering the square format I'm in, I think this is better. And they get really thin right here because of perspective. Okay, so this one and this one. Okay, I didn't draw this one. Oh, so Lena, you're gonna get the dream panda body tattoo. I can't even say it. Also, imagining getting that as a tattoo. Oh man. Dream panda. I gotta watch that again so I can see exactly how it goes. All I remember is like the triangle torso or whatever. It like transforms from normal panda to like long legs or whatever. And Panda-kun's not really willing to put in the effort anyway. Not that it would even happen. That's like one of the best parts of that show. It's so good. Dream Panda. Okay. Buff Panda-kun. Maybe I should try to do layering. Let's see. Actually, I haven't tried the little nib. Let's try the little nib and see if it can do anything cool. It's hard to post the cap on here. There. Because there are like lines on here, like the veins. Oh, cool. It does kind of show up. Sweet. I mean, they disappear fairly quickly, but... still gonna go over the to get some darker areas with the brush side again. No, phone! Stay. I just want you to show me the picture. Tried to save me battery by turning my screen off. No, I'm using you right now, phone. Cool. Okay, now let's do another line. 白熊カフェがかわいい。そうですね。かわいいですね。すごくかわいいです。そして面白いです。とっても。Whoop. There we go. Nice. Yeah, the layering is working really well with this marker. It's good. Let's see, so just this and it's dark. Oh, it's kind of hard to keep track of what's what. These ones are all really dark. This one's in the middle. Watashi mo yomene da kedo ga yomene yo ga arimasu. Hitsuyou? Mi something. Yomene. And I've been studying kanji recently. Still can't read it. My powers are weak. My kanji powers are weak. Though it's been nice ever since I decided to really focus on one subject at a time instead of trying to get all the JLPT subjects under my belt at the same time. I've been actually like remembering stuff later, so that's been nice. In fact, if I have time after this, I'm gonna do a little more studying. Soですね。私もね。Rewatch the show. Yeah. It's worth rewatching. It's one of those, it's got like infinite. Because it's long enough that by the time that you get to the end, it's worth it to watch it again from the beginning. Okay, I'm not sure, but I might be getting to like the saturation, max saturation point. Yeah, it's starting to go through to the other side. So this will be my last layer of alcohol markers. Yeah, I just can't read the, so mi, like, watashi mo mi something. I can't. It looks so familiar, but I can't recognize it. It's just my own lack of knowledge or memory. Alright. That's good. I'm done with the pink now. Although something I can do, but wait, oh wait, maybe I should do it first. Using this to give it some more extra details, because it's still kind of fuzzy looking. Hana wa hontou ni kirei ni miemasu. Oh, arigatou. Yokatta. Yokatta. And Sarah says the same thing. Pretty flower. It's all thanks to reference images. Otherwise, I end up just drawing like a daisy or a rose if I don't use a reference image. Alright. This will go in like this. This one here and this one here. Oh, I want thicker. I want the thicker side for this. Because there's like this dark line right here. Boom. Yeah, okay. And then this one. Oops. Cut it off a little bit. Oh well. Once the line's down, it's down. No fixing it. It's actually what I like a lot about traditional media art. It's just, you just gotta live with it. I mean, some things like oil painting or whatever, you can keep fixing and fixing, but I don't like that. Either don't like water. I mean oil. I like watercolor where it's like, boom, what's down is down. You gotta live with it. Or work around it or with it or whatever. I like that. I like that challenge. Man, I'm just totally lost on it. There's so many petals. Mi naosu. Hitsuyo. Mi naosu. Mi naosu. Naosu means to fix. So, I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't mean watch again, but it's interesting. Mi naosu, because kaki naosu means to like rewrite. I know that one. Purple really makes it pop. I was hoping so. I was thinking it might work out good. Really lucky that I got such nice colors that go together. I think I'm gonna leave these back ones to give it a sort of foreshortening effect, like an atmospheric perspective. To look again. Minos. 面白い。面白いです。面白いです。Maybe I use this thick side some more down here at the very bottom. I do wish this wasn't like a solid bullet tip thing. I just prefer flexible tips so much. Make the one, since it's not flexible, I'm going to put dots to make it look tapering. give it a sense of tapering, even though it's just a solid same thickness line. I think it's a cool effect anyway. No, phone, stop. Stay alive. Just keep the screen on for now. Thank you. Okay, so now I've used both of these to good effect, I think. No, stay. Stop rolling away. Everything rolls away on here. I need like slight texture on here. Okay. So I'll probably use these last. Though I can use the yellow now, because I wanted to use the yellow for these little thingies. Oh, it shows up pretty good when I like do it all thickly like this. On the pink, I mean. I'm just gonna do it like all in here. Really layered on. Oh, that looks pretty good. Good job, yellow. I wasn't sure that you would even be able to show up in this picture, and it turned out pretty good. Looks like it's glowing, actually. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Water time. Water time. Okay. I'm going to look at a different picture to see how I should blend. Oh, this one's a nice picture. Showing blue and this like grayish color. Blending below a water lily. I'm going to have to use the pink again to go like, to make a, like a reflection. Okay, so just like gently, just gently combines. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. A little of this. No paper. Stay put. A little bit more because the blue really overtook it when I mixed it before. I don't do hardly any blue. I don't want too much. Because even though we're taught that like water is blue, it's actually pretty rare that water is blue. Water is more like, well, I mean, it's like clear, and then it just has whatever is close by. So when I like go and see water, I'm like, well, it's actually like just gray. Water is more gray. Okay, just keeping the blue here, and then I'm gonna mix it all up with my this. Here we go. Oh, another idea for watercolor tattoo was a lotus. That would be pretty too. I think. Pretty sure one of my friends has a lotus tattoo, and it is very lovely. It is a flash art tattoo. Just went in and got it, you know, on the spur of the moment, and it looks very nice. It's just a, you know, black ink outline one, but bring it all the way up in there. See, it is blue because it's reflecting the darkness. My Garmin wants me to stretch and be active. I've got to finish this first, Garmin. Then I'm like, whoa, I'm getting the purple line. Well, that's okay. That makes it cool. Whatever. It's all good. Mixing it all up, making it cool and different. See, that's another thing that I like about, what am I saying? Traditional media, because it'll do stuff and you're like, oh, I didn't expect that to happen, but it's pretty cool, so I'll keep it. Not that you have a choice, but like I'll keep going with it and encourage it now that I've realized it'll happen. blend this a little bit more now. Boop, 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 boop. Keep blending. Keep blending. Blendy, 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 blendy. This sketchbook calls itself the only sketchbook you'll ever need, but it doesn't actually do that great with water media. Like, the paper is all pilling up and stuff, and I think I've said that before. Now I'm getting like deja vu of saying that, because I expect it to withstand it better, and it doesn't. Okay, I think I'm ready for it to naturally dry and do whatever it's gonna do while it dries. They lied to you. Oh, that's cool. National flower of Vietnam. That would be, I mean, you don't even have to get a big one. You could get a little one, but you could get like a cool tattoo that like, you could get like a sleeve like for your leg. And it's just like a pond with tons of them. That could be cool too. Like stylize the water and everything. Man, these colors do look so nice together. I really like some. I'm just waiting for it to dry now. Can't do anything else until it dries, I think. I gotta think of how I want to use the green as well. Because I can't fill in like a big lily pad like they've got here. Some of these do have like, there's a name for them, but those green leaves that like cover the blossom, and then when it blossoms out, then those green leaves are at the bottom. Some of these pictures show them still being visible, so maybe I'll just add some of those with my green marker. Instead of lily pads, because coloring in the whole size of a lily pad with this little teeny tiny thing, it's going to take forever and it's not going to look that good, so it's not worth doing. I've always wanted a sleeve on my leg and one for my arm. Yeah, I've been thinking about what I might do on my legs. I've been like antsing for a tattoo, but I don't have any ideas, and I don't want to get one just to get one. I'd like to, you know, it's got to be something I'm passionate about, so nothing really comes to mind yet that I want, so I'll just keep waiting. I have been thinking maybe I should get something All Might, because the very first tattoo I ever got is a little symbol that stands for Sanji, so it's Sanji's eyebrow, like, that's it. So I was thinking about, maybe I do something for All Might. Really coming together nicely. Thank you! What if you did a lily pad up in the left corner? Up in the left. What, like right here? Could just do like a, right? Maybe I could do like one here and then one here. That could work. Just a little tiny bit. Nice drink of water while I wait for the water to dry. Still damp. Boop, 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 boop. Like, not the whole lily pad, just like parts of it. Yeah, I think I could do that. I just did like the edge, because they do sort of like go under the water or match the color of the water, so it doesn't have to stand out like a cartoon. I'm gonna look up more reference photos while I wait for the water to dry. These lily pads that are so big you can sit on them are so cool. What the heck? That's so cool. So I just searched water lily and I'm scrolling through. And there's some pretty sweet stuff. What? This is like a water lily blossoming underwater. Amazing. Life is amazing. Okay, let's see. I know, right? They look super cool. There's a picture of people sitting on them. Like, I want to sit on one. That looks really sweet. Okay, well, it's fairly dry, so at least I can do this. Lily pad off in the distance. Just make it really light because it's off in the distance, so it's sort of like a, what do you call it? Atmospheric perspective. This part's still pretty wet, but this part still is feeling still. No, not still. This part is feeling fairly dry. And I'll try to use thicker lines for here. Right, let me look at the lily pads again. How do their veins go? They sort of come out from the middle, I think. It's actually hard to tell. They're pretty smooth. Yeah, they radiate out from the center stem. I like this look of the green on the blue watercolor. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, that works. That makes it such a good idea. Thank you. I think that looks really cool without using too much of these little thin lines. I should totally get all my... Yeah, create something that involves my most favorite characters. Yeah, because I don't know if you can see. Here's my Sanji tattoo. I was thinking just do something on the same arm next to it or something. Or around it. I don't know. I have to think about it some more. So the Sanji one was actually like on the spur of the moment. I was 17 and my mom was getting her tattoo retouched. And she was like, if you want a tattoo tomorrow, then I'll sign the papers for you to get one. So I was like, oh, sweet. What am I going to do for my tattoo? And so it's like, it's got to be something I can draw. Because that was my rule for myself from the beginning. That it's always going to be something that I drew myself. But also something that, you know, I'm into and really excited about. And back then I was like way into Sanji, like how I'm into All Might now. It's too bad these don't come in like a... Man, I can't believe this is still so wet right here. Looks like it's dry over here. I'm gonna do... Oh, wait, I should... Oh, okay. I'm gonna do this. Because I want to make it like the reflection on the water. I was not thinking the green would show up. It's a good combo with the watercolor. Well, good instinct then, because it worked out great, your suggestion. I definitely want something involved with One Piece. What do you think you're going to get for One Piece? If you were to get One Piece, if you were to get it right now, someone's going to pay for it and everything, but only today, what would you get? It's meant to be the reflection. Didn't work as good as I wanted, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Do a little bit here too. Okay, green. I'm going to do green as if you can sort of see the flower's stem through the water, just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, that'd be pretty sweet. I think I'd go for the Going Merry with all the straw hats in it. Yay. That would be a pretty cool tattoo. Like some stylized waves underneath, you know, like curling on splashes. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Now I'm going to do a little bit of blue on top too. Just for added texture. Of course, most of those lily pictures I looked at had just like still water, but I think it's a little more fun with some more swirls in it. Maybe a little more gray up here to be a shadow for this lily pad here. Since the gray is so light, it's nice and subtle. It's really good. It's really good. Or that moment Alabaster where they show off all the X mark to Vivi. Yeah. Yeah. That part's awesome. I love that part. I cosplayed Vivi a million years ago. And my Karu plushie is still, I put a bandage on its wing. So it's like the plushie, but I put the bandage like in the, you know, like, so it's like a little chibi size, but it still has the actual bandage that I put on myself. Love that part. So good. So good. Man, I feel like I want to do a little something. Ah, where'd you go? I feel like I want this to continue back here a little bit, but I want it to be really subtle. I don't want it to be like... Yeah. So maybe a little bit more here and here. Don't want to overdo it, but I like this diagonal that I'm creating. I want to enforce it. Enforce the diagonal. Ooh, yes. Me likey. No, stop rolling away, everybody. Jeez, everybody always rolling away. Okay, I feel like I just wanna... Should I do... Yeah, I'm afraid. I was gonna do cross hatching and I'm like, it might ruin the softness emotions. Yeah, it's so good. They have such great moments. I'm so far behind, though, on One Piece. I'm like a few chapters before the time skip. And back then, the manga and stuff wasn't as accessible as it is today. So it was really easy to get behind, and I got totally really far behind. Me likey. Me keep this up. Makes it look like it's glistening. Yeah. I think that's what I was going for, even though most of the ref pictures are all still water. I think it looks more interesting. It's true. That's true. I could just read the manga instead. That would probably be a better approach. Though, I love the voice actors so much. Especially Zoro and Sanji. Especially Sanji. Sanji's voice actor played... Oh, I can't show you that well. But my favorite character in the anime adaptation of Gyokuten Saiban, which is this tattoo sleeve. So I have two... I just realized that means I have two tattoos based on or of characters that he's played. I can't even remember his name, though. He's just Sanji to me. Yeah, man, liking this detail. Liking this detail in here. It's looking good. There's extra lines. Ooh! Okay, now I'm gonna use... No, stop rolling away. Stop it. I love the voice actor for Zoro. He's good too. I mean, they're all good, of course. But I don't know. Those two especially really stand out to me. Alright. I think that's good. Stop rolling away. I always love all the voice actors for the female characters. It's a given for me. Well, they're good. Like, they're good too. I don't know. Japanese voice actors are always so good that it doesn't even... I don't know. Have a little drink of my protein shake. I started making a spreadsheet. I was just thinking about voice actors. I started making a spreadsheet so that I could keep track of which characters. It's like my anime list sort of has it, and the, behind the voice actors sort of has it, but that has like everything, or it doesn't have, no, it like has so much stuff, but a lot of it I haven't seen or played, and then, but it doesn't have everything, blah, blah, blah. So I started making my own spreadsheet for voice actors, and it's only stuff that I know, and I put the nice picture of the character, little 100 by 100 square, and it's just, and it's so nice, and I can see who they belong to all in one row, and then I can sort of sort it too if I want to sort it by anime or whatever. It's so much work though. It took me like 2 hours to just do one voice actor. Right? That's what I feel like too. They're so good at portraying emotions compared to English. English just sounds so awkward most of the time. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe it's just because English is my native language and I grew up around it, and so the acting part doesn't sound convincing because of that. But, yeah, I don't know. It's really rare that a show doesn't sound like kiddie, you know? Even if it's supposed to be a more mature show. The only one I really do like Porco Rosso in English and Cowboy Bebop, even though I only watch it in Japanese now, I don't mind watching that in English too. The English for Cowboy Bebop is really good too. Oh. Vietnamese is my first and still sounds hella weird to me. Well then, no excuse. There's no excuse. I think it's probably also our history of voice actors in America usually do either like commercials or kids shows. So I bet that colors a lot of it, is that like most of the work they can get is either for commercials, which even if they're not kiddie, they still have to have this catchy sounding voice that's not necessarily realistic sounding or something, because it just sounds like someone talking. You could easily tune it out. Maybe this is just me thinking off the top of my head. And then of course kids cartoons always have those like kind of voices. The only one, there's some I don't mind though, like American cars. Well, I don't know if it's actually American, but so like SpongeBob I love, but those, it's so off the wall that it doesn't, the voices being weird is just part of the deal. And then what is that other one that I love? It's really good. Oh, there was Regular Show, but I haven't watched that in ages because I don't have regular TV. Regular Show, regular TV. And then there's another one. There's like a fish, and there's a blue cat, and there's an orange fish, and it's so good. It's like SpongeBob in how it's like really good and weird and fun and funny. Why can't I remember what it's called? Gumball's World! Yes, that's it. That's it. Have you seen the newest Taco Bell commercial? Yes, I've seen it. I saw it while I was running on the treadmill a few days ago, and I'm like, what the heck? It's hilarious. I didn't hear the voices because I was on the treadmill that first time. Then I heard the voices, and I'm like, dang, I imagined it in Japanese when I first watched it. And then when it actually had English voice acting, which makes sense, but then I was like, aw. I was a little bit disappointed. Still hilarious though, because that animation is like beautiful. It's really well done. It's so sweet. They almost got me to buy from them. It almost worked because I've sworn off Taco Bell because I'm so sick of it. Ever since I was a kid, no matter where I lived, and I've lived in Texas, California, Arizona, and Idaho, and they always get my order wrong, and I don't order anything complicated. So anyway, I just got to the point where I'm like, never again. I'm so sick of this. I just want a freaking bean and cheese burrito and they can't make it right or whatever, you know? And then now I really like Del Taco because since then I've gone vegetarian and everything, and then Del Taco's got that awesome Beyond, like, everything. You can get, like, Beyond Tacos, Beyond Burritos and everything, so I can have, you know, I can indulge in my fast food but not be eating actual meat, which is, it's like, I don't care if it's 800 calories as long as it fits in my calorie goal for the day. So, and they rarely get my order wrong, too. It's so nice. So Del Taco it is for me. But I'll still enjoy that Taco Bell commercial. Didn't know they started doing that. Oh, Beyond Meat? I really recommend it. It's so good. They've got a new, like, epic burrito out. guacamole epic burrito. It's so good. It's really weird because I normally hate rice and burritos, but this burrito I love. And then I normally hate Del Taco's fries, like, because crinkle cut fries are like the least tasty fries to me. But they have this other, I think it's like the queso burrito or something. They put fries in it and it's so good. I'm like, I need those fries in the burrito. Carb overload. Anyway, I think I better end here because I could chat with you all day about anime. But I'm done with my ArtSnacks challenge. And I'm going to be baking a pie in a couple hours with my youngest sister. I've never made a strawberry rhubarb pie before, so I'm looking forward to that. I've got to clean the kitchen first because there's no room for baking. So, that is it for today. I finished my ArtSnacks challenge. I used all of the materials to good effect, I think. So that's it for now. I'll be back on Friday with another Chibi Friday. Thank you for watching.